All right, we are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are streaming live in HD video. This is CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports, and also WZAA 106.9. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are streaming live in HD video. Oh, I got to turn this off. This is CampusNation.com, the sport. I had it on the laptop up there. So now, anyway, WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. So you can reach us on the Jeffersonville, Ohio WZAA website if you want to hear just audio. If you want to see live streaming video on Campus Nation, you got it. Just go to CampusNation.com and click on the Chillicothe at Wilmington link. That will take you to our live video tonight. And, of course, our live video, this is the first time that we're broadcasting live streaming in about 3 years from Wilmington High School. And this is the way it's going to be from here on out when we're at Wilmington High School, when we're at Wilmington College, and we've already talked with the people at Miami Trace. When we're at Miami Trace, we're going to have access to the network so that we can stream the video live. We'll still have the great HD video on our website that you'll be able to see later. If you can't get the game video, like let's say that you don't have it on your laptop or your computer, but listen to the live audio stream, then come back and watch the video on Campus Nation as you've always done in the past. And one of the other things that we want to talk about is that we've got new Wilmington studios coming in the next 45 days. You know where the News Journal building is on Nelson Road, or Nelson Avenue. I think it's Nelson Avenue. But anyway, on Nelson Avenue, where the News Journal is located, we are going into that building and we're going to have studios. We're introducing a lot of new programming, a live sales show. We got a dating show so we can get Joe hooked up with, oh, wait a minute, Joe, you're not divorced yet.
We'll be in 3 days.
Okay, all right.
4 days.
Well, anyway, so Joe is saying that he's going to be an available person in about 3 or 4 days.
You gotta love Joe. That's my dude.
Right. And our broadcast crew tonight is, of course, Joe Davis. You've already figured that out. But also Chris Wisecup, the Cup, and Mean Dean up in our crow's nest up above us, and he'll be getting all the shots from mid-court. And, of course, we'll be capturing all the close shots right down here on the court. I'll take care of the #1 camera along with a little bit of color, a little bit of insight, as I always bring to the game.
Yeah.
And, of course, we've got two great basketball teams here tonight. The Chillicothe Cavaliers are 9-3. The Wilmington Hurricane are 8-4. So expect this to be a great battle. These are old SCOL school teams. Right. And, of course, now we've got the Cavaliers in one league and the Hurricane in another. So this is the first meeting, we'll say, out of conference, out of league.
And for any of those who have thought otherwise, per Rick, I am live, not dead, live.
Well, that's right. We did. There was some question as to whether you were really live or not.
I know it, so now they know.
Yeah,
I'm live.
Well, that's good. We're glad to hear that.
Just going to be, I think it's going to be an interesting game tonight. You know, Wilmington's got a couple players hurt, and they brought a couple other guys up. And yesterday,
they looked good though the other night.
Last night, and with Willie and Matthew Smith.
Matthew Smith, hey,
they both
great job.
They just both.
Willie drops around 13. Matthew Smith with 21, 23, somewhere around there, 21. Done a great job. Matthew Smith playing exceptional basketball this past 2 weeks. Does a great job, and with having Cam Coomer out, sophomore, runs point a little bit there, and of course Dylan Bogart being out.
He's been out all year. And these guys to pick up,
yeah, these guys are really picking up the pace. And you look, Jeffrey Mansfield's been running point a lot. Does a great job for the Wilmington Hurricanes. Willie Morris has been playing. Last night, that was one of the best games I've seen Willie play.
It was, yeah. And Willie can do that, and just sometimes it just takes something like that where a player's not there for you to have that confidence to step in and do something. And Willie already stepped in and did the job. Way to go, buddy.
Matt Smith right there. He's the dog right there. I always love watching Matt Smith. He's so humble.
Got to get these other boys' numbers, right ones. Number 4,
course, that's not Cam Coomer. Cam's number 4 normally.
So,
but
and last night they gave us the who was in there. I don't have those for
is
tonight.
that Ben Zerby? That could be Ben
Yes,
Zerby.
it is Zerby.
It is Zerby. He's a freshman.
I'm trying to find him.
He's 5'8" at the bottom here.
Oh, I'm not going down far enough.
Yep. And Lane Griffith. And you think about Dorian Taylor last night played an exceptional ball game. He may not have had the stats there, but he played exceptionally well. Like you said, he gets up, he hustles, he forces turnovers, he forces things. It may not be written in the stat book, but he does his job. He plays his 1/5, and he does it well.
Number 10 is not Chris Custis either. He may be Red Row.
Yes, he probably is. Definitely not. I'm going to find out the starters here for Chillicothe High School. And, you feel the thunder?
I feel the thunder.
Gotta love it.
Eric Huffer is the head coach for Chillicothe, and of course Michael Nofska is the head coach for Wilmington. And I tell you what, Michael will bring out the best in any players. Because I've refereed these guys since they were freshmen, not freshmen, junior high. Maybe many of these guys since they were 4th, 5th, and 6th grade basketball.
Well, you've refereed their parents and their grandparents too, Joe.
Yeah, I did. And but to see some of these guys improve beyond where I ever thought they would, Michael's done a good job of bringing that out of them.
And Joe, back 5-6 years ago, I got an opportunity. I coached, of course, at East Clinton. I coached the 6th grade basketball team. I watched the senior
and I never
class.
called a technical one, you did I?
No, at Chillicothe, Steve Floyd and I was coaching there, and you probably called a technical on Steve, but I watched Chillicothe. Chillicothe's had a great program. These kids, they was in 6th grade when I seen them last.
Right.
But they had a great team, and of course tonight they're starting 4 seniors: Will Roderick, Jason Benson, Simon Roderick. Then they, of course, Javon Malmer. Is that how it says? Moffmer. And then, of course, his brother Braden Moffmer. So Chillicothe's going to bring it tonight, and I guarantee it. They're 9-3. Wilmington's 8-4. It's going to be a good game. They're in the top division of the SBAC. Is Chili in there now with them?
What's that? Is Chili in where?
And are they? They're still in the SBAC. Are they?
Chili. No, they're in the SCOL.
SCOL, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they didn't play. Yeah, they left last year. I forgot.
Right.
Wilmington's going to, Wilmington's going to be in for a handful tonight.
Oh, this is,
the Cavaliers,
if Wilmington wins, this
game.
is not going to be an easy win. I don't think it's going to be an easy win for either team that wins the game. I think it's going to be one of those that just goes down to the wire unless something happens in there that causes it to be otherwise. Jalen.
Who is it?
Who are the 2 boys that were really good for Wilmington?
Javen and Jaron?
Yeah, Jared.
Yeah.
Javen's dad.
Yes. He's repping tonight.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, another referee. It's in my association. Both these guys here on the outside are in my association.
That's one thing, Joe. How long have you refereed basketball?
I'm in my 42nd year.
Wow.
And I wouldn't even admit that.
I'm not technically refereeing this year, although I've done some youth leagues, and I did a Christian team basketball game varsity.
Now, do you do it just pretty much love of it?
Yes.
Or, yeah, I knew it.
The reason I'm doing it is just I love basketball.
Yeah.
I do volleyball, and, when my daughter got into volleyball, I watched it and then got into line judging and then eventually got into refereeing, and I've got to love volleyball. But that's why I referee.
And that's a lot of people around this community. You're very, very high, on everybody's list. They love you to death. You do a great job. I mean, they really do. You're a good guy.
We got you on TV.
Got you.
He's on TV.
You gotta watch it. You're live.
Hey, you're
baby.
famous. You're famous.
And you know, look,
goofing around with these Chillicothe coaches here.
Yeah.
They're a good group of guys. I like Chillicothe coaches.
Yes. Chillicothe's boys look big. They look big, physical, and they can move.
Hey, Coach, if you need me, I am striped up.
You know, Trey Beard, he's a sophomore. Trey Beard, he had a brother, Jamichael Beard, back in 6th grade.
Jamichael
Beard, yeah. He was actually, he's not playing now. He don't play, but that kid, his brother, he would have been a senior this year.
Right.
He's not playing, but that kid was phenomenal. I just wonder what happened to him.
He may have got injured. You know.
Yeah, could have. But Trey Beard, I'm sure that's his brother or cousin, is a sophomore.
That's why I always ask a lot of times, because sometimes you say, oh, the brother or the sister, and then you find out they're cousins. Or you may say the cousins and find out they're brother and sister, sister. So. You know, just watching them warm up, you know, they look like a solid team too. You know, you can a lot of times you can get out of watching a team how good they are.
Yeah.
Chris Custis going by on these crutches.
3:25 before game time here. It's Fred Summers Court.
The eye of the hurricane.
The eye of the hurricane. I have to apologize. Sometimes I say hurricanes, and I'm just speaking as a team, but it's hurricane.
Yeah. Right, even as plural, it's hurricane.
It's plural, it's hurricane. Yeah.
No, but it is the Astros.
Astros.
Yes,
it's not the Astros.
No.
So, yeah, you're right. I gotcha.
Wasn't that a beer company?
Yeah, and it's not the Cavalier, it's the Cavaliers.
Yes, you got to get your S's
and your...
Well, it's like people say, when the hurricane comes in, there's only one hurricane coming in. You don't have, the hurricanes are coming in the shore.
You're
you know?
right. Yeah.
Well, but Florida does have hurricanes.
Yeah.
Many, yes.
No, the Hurricanes.
But not
the football team.
At one time.
They're not.
They do, but maybe that's many of them.
You think?
I don't know. We got a lot of new faces underneath the hoop here for Wilmington. You got a lot of young kids. We got some injuries, with,
that kid's only
Custis
about the third grade, though.
What? Shut up, Joe.
Well, don't you see a lot of young kids under the basket? I see them.
Yeah.
Michael Noska's son, he just grabbed a rebound.
He's pulling down boards already.
Oh, here comes the officials.
Javen Cumberland's that. What a great officiate. That guy right there, he works hard.
Hey guys, I can help you out if you need me.
I'm saying don't bother, Joe. Do not bother.
They're in my association. I'm pulling in a couple of guys here that are in my basketball. I'm the secretary of the Wilmington Basketball Association. I have about 50 referees.
Hey, real quick, Joe, give us a little rundown real quick about Curtis Goucher, the way he's played the past, few games. I think he's done a great job. He's
Curtis
a hustler.
From junior high on up in the lower.
All right, we are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are streaming live in HD video. This is CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports, and also WZAA 106.9. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are streaming live in HD video. Oh, I got to turn this off. This is CampusNation.com, the sport. I had it on the laptop up there. So now, anyway, WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. So you can reach us on the Jeffersonville, Ohio WZAA website if you want to hear just audio. If you want to see live streaming video on Campus Nation, you got it. Just go to CampusNation.com and click on the Chillicothe at Wilmington link. That will take you to our live video tonight. And, of course, our live video, this is the first time that we're broadcasting live streaming in about 3 years from Wilmington High School. And this is the way it's going to be from here on out when we're at Wilmington High School, when we're at Wilmington College, and we've already talked with the people at Miami Trace. When we're at Miami Trace, we're going to have access to the network so that we can stream the video live. We'll still have the great HD video on our website that you'll be able to see later if you can't get the game video. Like, let's say that you don't have it on your laptop or your computer, but listen to the live audio stream, then come back and watch the video on Campus Nation as you've always done in the past. And one of the other things that we want to talk about is that we've got new Wilmington studios coming in the next 45 days. You know where the News Journal building is on Nelson Road, or Nelson Avenue. I think it's Nelson Avenue. But anyway, on Nelson Avenue, where the News Journal is located, we are going into that building, and we're going to have studios. We're introducing a lot of new programming, a live sales show. We got a dating show so we can get Joe hooked up with, oh, wait a minute, Joe, you're not divorced yet.
We'll be in 3 days.
Okay, all right.
4 days.
Well, anyway, so Joe is saying that he's going to be an available person in about 3 or 4 days.
You gotta love Joe. That's my dude.
Right. And our broadcast crew tonight is, of course, Joe Davis. You've already figured that out. But also Chris Wisecup, the Cup, and Mean Dean up in our crow's nest up above us, and he'll be getting all the shots from mid-court. And, of course, we'll be capturing all the close shots right down here on the court. I'll take care of the #1 camera along with a little bit of color, a little bit of insight, as I always bring to the game.
Yeah.
And, of course, we've got two great basketball teams here tonight. The Chillicothe Cavaliers are 9-3. The Wilmington Hurricane are 8-4. So expect this to be a great battle. These are old SCOL school teams. And, of course, now we've got the Cavaliers in one league and the Hurricane in another. So this is the first meeting, we'll say, out of conference, out of league.
And for any of those who have thought otherwise, per Rick, number 11, Curtis Goucher. Number 23, Sam Jabansky.
Jacob Bansky.
Number 31, Matthew Smith. And following up, number 43, Jeffrey the Man Mansfield.
Wearing his Mansfields.
The Man Mansfield. He likes, hey, his Mansfields are nice, aren't they? Don't want him to lose his Mansfields.
Relation to Jane Mansfield?
No.
Okay.
Wilmington High School boys are 8-4. Cavaliers are 9-3. Entering tonight's lineup here.
Number 12, Will Roderick, jumping against Jeffrey Mansfield. The tension builds with that music, doesn't it? And Chillicothe wins the tip. Mansfield on Moffmer. Brandon, we're just going to have to probably call them by first names. Brandon.
Javen
back
and
out
Brandon.
to Roderick. Goes in for a left-hand layup, puts it in. Chillicothe's got the lead, 2-0.
Give him 2.
Make sure you put your scoring in.
I am. It's not started yet.
Mansfield, oh, I thought you were putting 2
7:30 it will.
Oh.
It's 7:29. Go ahead. That's all right, I got him.
Jabansky.
Jabansky.
Jabansky. Whatever. Mansfield, the man. Got the ball, top of the key, dribbling around to the right side. Getting ready to hands off to Goucher, but
Moffmer all over.
Gaucher's got the ball, throws it to Willie Morris over in the corner to Jabansky. To Matt Smith.
Nice pass there by Matt Smith.
Back over to Mansfield in the corner. Pushing it around. Wilmington very patient, looking for. Mansfield drives in.
Nice hard drive there.
They're going to take it out of bounds, not counting the shot. But Wilmington's going to get the ball. Foul number 22.
23. Is it 22? No, 22, yeah.
22, Simon Roderick. Don't doubt me, man.
Sorry.
Children, please.
First of all, I watched him put the 2-2s up. Mansfield throwing the ball in. Throws it out to Lane Griffith, who's now in the game. Back to Mansfield. Mansfield driving, almost loses, almost steps out, throws it off of Blue. It's going to be Wilmington ball coming in. He tried to drive the baseline, got stopped, then his momentum was almost taking him on out, so he turned and threw the ball off the Chillicothe.
That was great recognition by Jeffrey Mansfield to know where he's got to be, where he's got to put the ball.
And trying to throw the ball in now.
Morris
got it inside to Mansfield, turning around, looking, going to bank it up, off. Wilmington, the ball's on the floor, gets it.
Jacobansky rebound.
Morris, Matt Smith shoots a three!
Matt Smith has been on fire for these boys.
We got a charge
there.
called. I didn't see
Matt
it.
Smith took a charge. Great job by Matthew Smith.
I'd like to see the instant replay, but we didn't push the button.
Right.
I'd like to have seen the replay, but we didn't push the button. Willie Morris standing with the ball out near the overback. It's Jabansky. Back over to Willie Morris. Back down the corner to Matt Smith. Shoots another three. Swish! He's hot again!
Give it to him. That's 6. It's 2 for 2 by the arc.
He's been hot lately.
He's an animal.
Feeding. And Chillicothe's got the ball passing around. Brandon's got it back over to Roderick. Driving in the lane. Missed
rebound Jabansky.
Roderick. Here comes Mansfield back down. Dribbling around, looking, passes. Oh, nice bounce pass inside.
Give him 8.
To
Matthew Smith. That's 8 for Matt.
Man, he's on fire. That was a great lead pass by Mansfield.
Great
he had
job.
Threw that through the eye of the needle to get it in there, but it was nice lead pass. Perfect. Passed the ball around. Number 23 shoots up off the rim. That was
nice
Benson.
Job. Good job by Willie Morris here.
And Mansfield's got the ball coming down the court. 8-2 lead right now for Wilmington. Don't look for this to be this all the way through. I'm sure Chillicothe will come back here. Oh.
That's all right.
Yep. Lane tried to turn and spin, but got his feet a little caught up and traveled as he went down. Here comes Brandon Moffmer down with the ball. Again, he'll be known as Brandon, because we've got 2 Moffmers in the game. I don't want to confuse who's got the ball.
Javen and Brandon.
Right now,
Javen's
got the ball. He shoots a little floater off.
Jacobansky, another rebound. That's 2.
Throws it away, trying to give it to Mansfield.
Moffmer to Moffmer.
Oh, he was starting to call the charge and changed his mind.
So still 8-2 with 4:24 remaining in this first period of play. Hurricane up. Want to welcome anyone listening on WZAA 106.9 LPFM, but you can also see us live and in living color, HD color.
Did you say if anyone's listening?
Well, those that are out there listening on campusnation.com, the sports animal.
And the first basket's made on the foul shot by Javon Moffmer.
Javon.
Getting ready to shoot the second foul shot. And he makes it.
So, lead cut in half, 8-4.
8-4. Yeah, 8-2 looks like a big lead, but you know,
it can evaporate very quickly.
38-32 doesn't look like as big a lead for some reason.
That was actually a good point there, Joe.
Thank you.
I'm surprised. I'm
shocked.
shocked.
I can do that now and then.
Shocked.
Wilmington pass around. Matt Smith has the ball. Pass around the outside. Back down to, eventually gets over to Mansfield. Lane Griffith touched it in between.
They're counting.
Back over to Matt Smith, who shoots another three.
Give it to him!
He hits it!
That's 11 for Matt. He's got all 11.
All 11 of Wilmington's points.
Nice hustle by Matthew Smith, getting back on defense, making things happen.
Wilmington has a nice little play. Here comes Gaucher back in the game. He's going to give Jacob Bansky. I get tongue in there. And driving to the basket, number 12, Roderick.
11-6.
It's 4 for Roderick.
Mansfield has the ball, looking around. No clock, no time, no count on is what I wanted to say. Lane Griffith has the ball out on top, gives it over to Mansfield, out near the timeline. Passes it over to Willie Morris near us, back over to the other side to Matt Smith. I don't know why I call him Willie all the time.
That's all right. Matt Smith for 2.
And he
hits
it.
Give it to him.
Feed him.
13 for the man. He's a man-child.
What's that say? Feed him. Feed him.
He's a man-child.
Must have been those lucky fist bumps.
It's great for Matt. 13 tonight already. Three-pointer up good.
Good. Number 22, Simon Roderick. We got 2 Rodericks I just now noticed. Simon and Will.
Mansfield up underneath. They're going to call it travel.
He tried to do too much.
So that's his first turnover. Mansfield's first turnover of the night. 2:23 in the first quarter, 13-9. Wilmington's leading.
Here comes Brandon up with the ball, passes it over to Simon.
Guarded tightly by Goucher.
Simon back down now to Will Roderick and puts it in for 2.
Roderick.
That's his 6th.
It's a nice job there by Roderick up underneath. He's done a great job tonight for the Cavaliers so far.
Willie Morris has the ball down on the right side. Dribbles back up, gives it to Lane Griffith, back over to Mansfield, back down to Matt Smith.
Got a foul.
Got a foul underneath.
23 blue. That'll be Jason Benson. That's his first. Team's 3rd.
Yeah.
Dorian Taylor's in. Matt Smith 3.
Hey!
Boom! Give him another one. He's on fire.
Yeah, watch him. He's doing good.
This is unbelievable.
16-11. That is Matt Smith versus Chillicothe.
He's feeling it tonight. What a great kid.
And a couple of them, he was being guarded heavily, with the wide open type shots.
And he's playing great defense too. Shot up.
Lane
rebound.
Griffith got the block on that, got the rebound. Giving it to Mansfield. Mansfield coming down, ships it out to Gaucher. Lane Griffith gets back to Gaucher. Back to Lane Griffith, who drives to the other side. Matt Smith shoots again. In and out. It rimmed inside, but came back out. That's his first miss.
That's his first miss of the whole game. He's got 16 points.
We're under a minute to go.
Nice defense. Good job by Dorian Taylor to get his eyes peeled there.
Yeah, we did mention Dorian was in the game, and he did a real good job there. Here comes Jabansky back in the game. Jabansky.
Dorian Taylor, what he offers to the Quakers, his defense is hustle. He's got great hustle ability. He works, he moves around the floor, he forces turnovers and forces a team to make decisions.
Yes. Pass underneath, nice little push up by 12.
That's 8. That's 8 for Roderick.
Will Roderick.
35 seconds here in the first quarter, 16-13.
I look for Wilmington to try to hold this down to one shot here.
Yeah.
They got a 3-point lead.
You think?
Unlike you yesterday when I said hold the ball. No, they won't hold the ball. And they did.
Well, there was over a minute and a half to go.
But
Joe.
I knew they were going to do it, and you said
you just
they won't.
knew it.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I told you.
You read from the script, huh?
Would you try to get Matthew Smith on the
Of course,
corner here?
of course.
There he goes. He's
They'll
going
come
to
out the
move.
guard.
The
Yeah.
thing about it is they're going to be looking for Matt.
Up. Go! Oh my gosh! Matthew Smith
Banks it in from the top of the key. Holy cow!
He is on fire.
19 points. First quarter, I had 18 points at halftime once and thought that was fantastic.
He's got 19 in the first
quarter.
4 3-pointers.
Holy cow.
He's missed one basket the whole first quarter.
Wow.
And as a special guest at halftime, we've got Scott Killen, head coach of Wilmington Hurricane football, coming over.
who's
unbelievable.
scratching his head on that last shot.
Scott Killen's going. Scott's over here visiting. He's like, that's great. That is great. I love Wilmington Hurricane basketball.
Wilmington, everybody, I mean, he shot that from the orange. How far is that? That's 10 feet beyond that's 29. He shot at least a 29, if not 30-foot three-pointer.
It was definitely NBA.
It was online, but it was a little long. But where he was, that's where you like to shoot that shot from there. Banks it in hits that box and just banks straight in.
All right, so it will be Hurricane ball?
This is epic, man.
No,
this is awesome.
It'll be Hurricane ball.
Goucher throwing it in to Mansfield. And we started the second quarter.
19-13, Hurricane in the lead. It's been the Matt Smith show so far.
Oh, man.
Yes, it has. But the Hurricanes play great defense, too.
Mansfield drives it in. Oh, a little short.
Rebound
Almost tried to steal
two.
it back. Don't get the foul.
Moffmer.
Good
Over to
defense
Javen.
by Goucher, which stops him. Passing it around. 23.
Nice defense by
Jacobansky.
Jacobansky. Great defense.
Jabansky?
That's one thing. Jabansky,
You look at it, you can
definitely.
read it.
Jabansky.
There you go.
He's done a great job tonight.
All right, Cavaliers ball.
Into number 12, Will Roderick, who's their high scorer with 8 points. Passing around. Passing around down to Brandon Moffmer. Back over to Jason Benson. Back over to Brandon Moffmer.
Screen set high there. Nice ball movement by the Cavaliers.
And
Up
puts
good.
it in. Simon
great.
Roderick.
That's his 5th point of the night.
Here comes Mansfield down with the ball. Looking around. Wilmington runs a very, very patient offense. They'll move it around till something comes open. Or should we say, till Matt Smith comes open.
Yeah. Yeah. Pick there, screen high. Matt's still looking for nice passes.
Jabansky's got the ball. Throwing back over to Dorian Taylor. Back over to Goucher, back to Mansfield. Top of the key. Back over to Goucher. Back to Mansfield.
You know, I like the ball movement.
Into
by
Matt
Wilmington.
Smith inside. Turns for a bank and goes off. Jabansky's arm goes out of bounds.
You know, it was a good shot selection there.
Down
by
there,
Matt
down there,
Smith.
guys. Do they have the thing on the floor so they can look down and see on the floor?
Number 4
No.
now.
We need an X on the floor so the guys know where to go.
Jalen Jordan for
It's like stand here.
Here
Cavaliers.
comes Brandon Moffmer down with the ball. Seems to be their basic point guard normally to start off things.
Good ball movement. Ooh.
Quick foul.
That's
Mansfield.
a foul. Mansfield.
That's his first.
Team second.
Really, surprisingly, few fouls.
Yeah,
so far.
there is.
only 5.
Three for the Cavs.
These
and,
these referees are very good at letting them play ball, not calling the unnecessary foul.
so you're saying you didn't train these guys?
No, I trained 2 of them.
Oh,
These are 2 great basketball teams, too.
Oh,
let
yes.
them play,
No
and they
question
do
about
let
it.
them play. It's a good thing about these referees tonight. They let them play.
And I don't like, as a referee, I don't like the term "let them play," but stay within the rules.
Yeah.
And don't call the unnecessary foul.
I agree.
Basically it.
Nice
Little floater, misses. Matt Smith with the rebound, hands off to Mansfield, and come down. Like you said, Mansfield has became almost loses it.
Lane Griffith
turns around. In and out.
Nice try.
Nice little try. We haven't had too many other guys try to shoot the ball besides Matt Smith, too, Dorian Taylor guarding. Yep, they're passing the ball on the outside on their team, and we got Jalen Jordan in.
Shot up,
missed. That was by 22, Simon Roderick.
Matt Smith rebound.
Here comes Mansfield down. Something on the ball.
Probably pine tar.
That's why Matt missed his last shot.
That's it.
Something on the ball. You got to get that off.
Get that pine tar off the ball. What's the guy that ran out of the dugout for Kansas City?
Who was that?
Brett.
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 Yeah, Brett.
Brett.
Hall of Famer.
Willie Morris throws it into Jeffrey Mansfield.
Bringing the ball up the court, just gets over the timeline. Goes back and gets the ball from Mansfield. Pass the ball back to Matt Smith at the top. Just dribbling around, taking time. Back to Mansfield.
Nice
Inside
pass.
to Mansfield.
Ooh,
just a little high, and Matt couldn't quite get through on it. It was there.
That was a good pass, though.
But
he just got to catch it.
It was there. He's got to catch it. It was high. It's like in football. It's a pass that's high, but it's catchable.
Yes,
you still got to catch that ball. And he's a wide receiver, so. But the play came open. You run that play, you just keep running.
Regardless, you get your hands on the ball, you catch it.
Here comes Moffmer down with the ball, passes it over to Roderick. Backs it over to the other Moffmer. Back down to Jordan.
Good defense.
Ooh. Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Good call there.
All right, so it's still 19-15. Hurricane in the lead. 4:38 remaining in this first half of play.
Mansfield at the top. Willie at the 2, Lane at the 3. It's like Smith's in the 4.
Matt Smith with the ball. Pass it off to Mansfield. Shoots, and in and out.
No good.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, Wilmington's had a lot of rimmers, in and out. And Lane steals the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Knocks it loose.
Good hustle.
Then keeps the hustle up and goes after it again, knocks it loose again, but knocks it out of bounds.
One thing I like about Lane Griffith, he is a hustler. He will give you everything he has, like we talked about last night, He's a hustler.
I went up and talked to his mom after the game, and she goes, I know Lane didn't play well tonight. And I thought he played very well.
I did,
and that's
too.
what I told her. I said,
But if you're not dropping 10, 15, 20, people don't think you play good.
But we're looking at the whole realm of basketball. And the whole realm, he played good basketball.
Exceptional, yes.
Number 4, three-pointer.
Good. That's
Jalen Jordan just got in. I'm not sure he played the first quarter.
No, he played. He came in. No, he may have just come in at the second quarter. You're right.
So it's 19-18. Hurricane up by 1.
Comes over the top.
Gives it out to Willie Morris. Back over to Mansfield, almost taken away. Oh, gets bodied. Going to shoot 2.
Nice job.
He tried to go between 2 guys and to see who got the foul. Number 4 is going to get the foul. There's one down on the floor and one jumped up beside him. Both of them hit him. Mansfield will be shooting 2.
I'll tell you, number 2, Brandon Moffmer for Chillicothe is an exceptional basketball player. He is a hustler. He is a baller.
He's their ball
handler. The kid's a baller. 6'2".
Up.
Big
Misses
senior.
The first one.
I said nothing, Joe.
I
said nothing.
So Javen Moffmer, too, would be his brother or his cousin, one.
And he makes the second one. Was waiting for Rick to say, Mansfield never misses these foul shots, especially early in the game. Like they just jinx him early, but he did a good job, stayed away.
Matt Smith goes out.
And here comes your guy down the floor, Brandon Moffmer. Pass it over to Jordan and threw it away.
Go out of bounds. Nice job by Goucher to come back and
hustle.
Put a hip on him.
Nice play by Goucher. He came over to hear us on the radio. He winked and gave us a smile because he heard his name mentioned.
Lane Griffith, the baller. Throws it in.
And Mansfield's got the ball. Standing.
The Manfield.
3:14 left in the
directing some traffic.
Mansfield's got the ball again. Throw it underneath.
Nice
around,
move.
Moves underneath. Bounces it up. Bounces around over.
In and out.
I can't see.
Jabansky throws it out to Morris.
Willie Morris shoots a three. Short.
Rebound by Moffman.
A lot of times the offense gets that short shot because the other team's pushing you back and you get that rebound.
Yes, exactly.
Moffmer got the ball. Javon. Short shot.
Got a box out if you're Wilmington.
And I can't see what's going on with the referee there, but Wilmington.
Lane Griffith rebound.
Got a player down. Got a player down. Yeah, should have. Well, when Wilmington's coming up slowly, not in a fast break. You know, if it's a fast break, you blow the whistle quick. I mean, you don't blow the whistle. You let the fast break go. But Wilmington started dribbling the ball up slowly. They looked and they looked like, should I blow the whistle? Should I not? And then they waited till half court and then they blew the whistle. Yeah. They should have blown it dead immediately due to the fact that Wilmington was not in a fast break. But
yes, and I agree. Mansfield takes it up at the top, 2:22. Second quarter, 20-18. Wilmington leads Cavaliers.
Matt Smith with the ball. Looking around, gives it back to Mansfield. They're putting on a little more pressure right now, not press, but a pressure. Mansfield,
nice move,
nice move.
Up under,
he was there.
Kicks it out. Nice move there. Lane Griffith.
Nice bank shot. Oh, missed. Nope, he was legal. Wanted over the back, but he was fine.
Moffmer up. Javon. No good.
Missed, no good, and here comes Mansfield back with the ball. 20-18, Wilmington still with the lead with 1:45 left in the first half. Willie Morris back down to Matt Smith. Matt hasn't shot for a while.
No, he needs to start looking, but he's guarded tightly. Nice move.
Nice basket,
up,
yes.
under. Good job, Mansfield.
Jalen Jordan just cannot stay with him.
No. They stuck, was that Brandon Moffmer there on Matt Smith. He's their lockdown guard there. They put him on Matt Smith. Took him off of Mansfield. He was guarding him earlier.
Well, the guy was guarding him, Mansfield, close, and when Mansfield turned to go, there was contact, and they were probably wanting to charge, but there was nothing near a charge. He just guarded him too close. You got to give the guy room to move.
Mansfield blowing kisses at the Cavaliers bench.
Don't do that. You'll get a technical real quick.
He gave him a little mwah. It wasn't the blow, it was the mwah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, you don't want to wake up a sleeping dog, too, as they say.
Yeah.
23-18 exactly. With 1:22 to go in the first half.
We never do that with you, Joe, until about the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know it. We got to move around. We got driving.
Nice ball work.
Oh, good block.
Good block there.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
I don't know if that was
Benson,
Goucher or
I think that was
Lane Griffith.
Lane Griffith.
I think it was Lane. I give him the block there.
Yeah. Between the two, I'm going to give the block to Lane Griffith before Goucher.
Yeah. I think Goucher got his hand up in there, but I think the Lane got the
Minute
block.
8 seconds left in
nice
this first half.
inbounds.
Oh,
jump ball, jump ball.
Jump ball? Are they going to call it on him? They're going to call it on 21. There's no way. I don't think anybody was on that.
He got the hand on, brought him down, but they're going to give a foul. Who is the foul on?
That would be on Lane Griffith. That's his first. The team's third.
I thought he got all ball, but
Jason Benson
I didn't have the
first shot up and good.
Jabansky coming back in the game, number 23. He's going to give Goucher a break.
23-19.
Goucher just doesn't get enough credit for what he does in a ball game because he just doesn't score. He doesn't shoot.
But he plays great ball. He's unselfish.
That's what I'm saying. He's
very unselfish.
Defensive, great stopper.
Yes.
Stops a lot of fast breaks.
Agree.
Like you said yesterday, things that you just don't get.
You don't get recognition for. Ball's on it. We're going to call jump ball.
Chillicothe.
It's going to be Chillicothe's ball.
Cavaliers ball. Yeah, the things that you don't get recognition for, Goucher is that guy.
There are things, your stats you can get, but he does things that there's no stats for.
Yes, there's not a stat for.
But it's the coach knows it. And
the big H, the hustle.
Yes.
The big H.
I like the term recognition. What would you say?
Recognition.
Yeah.
Recognition.
Recognition.
Recognition or recognition?
I can't even say it.
Oh, gosh. Where'd you guys go to school?
East Clinton.
Oh, okay. Enough said. Enough said.
I think it was where he went to school after East Clinton.
Wilmington College.
See, there we go.
Well,
Southern State.
Right state for
The
Rick.
liberal Wilmington
23
College. They
up.
can talk like they want.
Nice board over the back.
Yep.
Great call by the referee. Brandon Moffmer called. He was boxed out by Jeffrey Mansfield. Great job by the Hurricanes. Nice box out. He done his
good
job.
box. Good box.
Great job.
They can boo. I tell you what, the more they boo, that referee will call more.
Yes.
See, you don't intimidate him. He goes the other way.
It's a good box out by Jeffrey Mansfield.
Because you taught him everything he knows,
That's
Joe.
right.
That's what Jeff does.
Is that the one you
Joe
taught?
does.
He's in my association.
Okay. So you're associated
I
with
can't
him.
take credit for a lot
35
of things
seconds
he
here.
does.
23-19.
I won't take credit for a lot of things.
Do you
he
have
does.
do you have recognition for him? All right,
24,
we're
23.
going for the last shot here.
Do you think so? Wow, Rick.
23
Nice to go out on a limb on that one.
23-19.
I called it at a minute 34 yesterday. You called it 24 seconds.
That was a guess, Joe. That
no,
was not a call.
I knew it. I said I knew it, and I said it. I stood
All right, here
by
we
it.
go.
5, 4, 3. Bank in, no good. Bank in by Matt Smith. Oh, rolls
And
around.
out. Good
I thought
job.
the luck of Matt Smith would
That
carry
was, but it's a great job. That was a great board.
23-19. Wilmington has the lead.
So at the end of the first quarter, we got Matthew. First half. Sorry.
There was our first replay,
We
guys.
got Matt Smith with 19 and 5 boards. Jeffrey Mansfield with 3 and a board and 2 boards. On the other side, we got Jalen Jordan with 3. We got Will Roderick with 8. Javon Moffmer with 2. Simon Roderick with 5. And Jason Benson with 1.
Oops.
Oh, here's Scott's here.
Who's Scott? Oh, that's Scott.
Scott.
Scott that was scratching his head on that play a while ago. Like, how would he do that?
All right, hang on a second. I can give him mine.
Okay.
You going to talk to him?
You want to go?
No, let's Scott. You talk to Scott. Well, come on. Boy, nobody wants to talk to you, Scott.
I can understand why you wouldn't want to talk to him. How's your spring coming about? Okay, we're getting ready.
Spring, we're still in winter.
Well, winter. Hey, I know a coach. You're thinking ahead.
No.
How's your winter going with your football team?
It's going well. We average about, right now we got about 35 kids in the weight room, to give or take depending on what's going on with them.
And I was going to say, let the fans that are listening now, what does a football team do in the winter, after football season's over? Let them know. A lot of these people are going like, what the heck they doing in their football team? They play in this.
We eat weights. We're getting better. We're moving around. And really this offseason we focused on more flexibility, more core work. And we're just now getting into adding the weights to our program. The first part of December we did a lot of flexibility, a lot of core work, a lot of body weight stuff, and now we're getting into throwing the weight around.
And where do you guys do your training?
In the weight room.
In the weight room,
Yeah.
right here at Wilmington, right back here
Yeah,
at
it's
school.
been a little white, cold out to get on the field, but as soon as we can get out,
No, I just
get
meant
out there.
some teams. I've seen them going to another practice, another.
No.
You guys have the stuff. You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, we do everything in house, and I take care of that. Because more than anything, more about getting stronger. The most important thing is the bonding that goes on in there.
Right.
I put them through a lot, and the kids respond in a great way, and and it's all about building the culture, building the sense of community, and take a little pride in what they're doing.
We were talking about the wide receiver Matt Smith missing the high pass a while ago. That said, no, it was high, but it's catchable like in football.
Yeah, but 19 points in the first half. You're gonna have that,
how do you feel about Matthew Smith?
Man,
we
I
talked
tell you
about
what,
it earlier.
I love Matt Smith, man, and he's one of those kids. He does everything right.
Yes.
I saw him in here at 8 o'clock in the morning getting ready for an ACT prep class this morning, and then he turned around and had a 9 o'clock practice and went to about 2.5, 3 hours with film and the shoot-arounds and stuff they do, And when I dropped my son off and I came on in, and he was here at 3:45 shooting. Matt Smith's one of the hardest workers. They'll probably walk the halls of Wilmington. I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to coach him and watch him, and my wife and I and everybody else, we're they're his biggest fans. So I'm proud of him right now.
What about Mansfield? Mansfield's played nice basketball this year.
Yeah.
Give us some. He played football this year. You got an opportunity to work with him. Give us some rundown over Jeffrey. How you feel about that?
Jeffrey's a great guy, and he's really had to change his game with Dylan being out, and
you're right.
And so once again, what are we trying to build here within the athletic program? Selfless individuals, and Jeffrey's being very selfless. He's doing what's best for the team, and he's becoming a great role model for all the other kids to say, look, I'm not going to get my shots, but I'm going to do whatever I can to help my team win.
Well, I'll tell you what, when the season ended last year, a lot of people, including myself, looked for Mansfield to be doing the Matt Smith role right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And Mansfield, like you said, with the injury, stepped out of that role where he could be scoring 20-some points a game and moved into the spot. And the point guard doesn't score a lot of times. And he could have been scoring a lot more points from it was very good of him to drop back, like you said, and to step back. What I like, and I want to put a plus in, I love the fact that the football coach, who a lot of schools will not, don't go to the basketball games. They're thinking football, but you're here watching, one, your school, and two, your players that are on your team in football.
He watches Pee-wee basketball. He watches Pee-wee football. He does it all. He loves it. He eats and breathes and does this stuff, man.
And one of the things, that when I started coaching, and I always told myself when I become a head coach and I start building a program and getting where I want to be, visible. I want to be in the community, and I think that my wife and I do a great job of that. And it's not about that. It's about supporting the kids. In all levels. My wife, she does. She's at more stuff than I am because she doesn't miss one home girl event.
Right.
Whether like the basketball team, she was here. When I had something else going on, and hopefully we can model that for the student body, and because, Coach Nosk and I, we work great together.
Right.
We work out in the summertime and so, but we want to, my whole goal, you talk about the lifting, my goal is not to have the football team work out. I want all students.
Athletic program.
Yeah, athletic program. Right. Build that athletic program. I talk to Mr. Deals about that quite often, and I do invite other coaches to do it. And right now we got that wall, like all the football teams in there. We can't go in the weight room. No, that's not true. Because we're
cross country, everything.
Yeah, we're trying to build athletes. In my vision, with being present and all this is, my vision is a sense of community within the school and kids, supporting kids all the time. We build the student section back up, and once you do that, then all of a sudden school spirit and the, starts to build in the hallway, and then you build a little bit of pride within the school, and the next is going to hit the streets of Wilmington and the community, and then we have this big eruption of, orange and black, more so than we already have.
Well, one thing, I used to coach track, junior high track here.
Yes.
And one thing I was trying to, I would try to get word out to the junior high guys to come out for track, and I'd get guys going, well, coach, I'm in football, and we're in football training right now, and I'd say, guys, track will help you and your coach, go to your coach. He won't tell you not to do track.
No,
they got morning sessions.
Yeah.
And you can still do your other things.
I do have kids that get up at 6 a.m. and come in for workouts, and I'm there for them, and I'm getting ready to start something here next week. We're going to have what I call a draft. It's going to be our spring draft, and we're broken down the teams, and I'm going to have seniors as the captains. They're going to draft players, and there's a point system, and you actually get 10 points a week for participating in another sport. So at the winter at the spring, and we'll have a winter at the end of the summer. When we start getting new players and figuring out who's going to play and stuff, the whole goal is to build accountability, and have kids, competing 24/7, and with that point system, it's promoting more than the specialization of sports, which we're starting to see more and more of across the country.
Right.
And you talk to any coach, that I talk to, and they are really promoting kids to play more than one sport.
Right. And many of these sports doctors are telling them, do not play just one sport the year round.
Yeah, because
you got to use all your muscles.
Yeah, because then when you want to get into the literature and the medical side of it, your muscles only get trained for that certain sport, okay, and you're more prone to injuries that way. So that's what we're trying to get out and just be athletes. You roll, and I talk about this all the time. When I was a kid, playing all through high school and stuff, you didn't see ACLs and MCLs and all that. Very rare.
Right.
Well, why? Well, we weren't on the video games. We weren't going here. We worked out. We played. We were kids. We played.
Right.
Bowling.
And in the spring, you were on the baseball team or the track team, and in the summer, you were out doing a sport or running.
Right. You're doing something. So.
Well, Coach, it's been real.
Hey, thanks, guys, for having me. As always, appreciate it. And
what do you think? Second half. Give us a prediction here.
Give us your
23-19. Want to hear it?
What's your final score?
Oh man, I'm not doing that. I just
hope. What does Wilmington have to do to stop Cavaliers' offense here?
Well,
and hold them off.
They got to continue to play great team defense and rebound, and they got to take care of the ball. It can't be turning the ball over.
Yep.
Good job.
So all right.
Thanks, Coach.
See you later, Scott. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep.
Scott Killen, Wilmington High School varsity boys football, who has done well since taking over. And
nice job.
Unfortunately, this year they look to be doing very well, and a lot of injuries, major injuries. But,
we've even had some of that with the girls and the boys basketball.
I thought you meant we, meaning us. I was going to say I hurt my knee a little bit.
We don't care about your knee, Joe. You're old.
We said we've.
You ever see the movie Soylent Green?
Yes.
Well, that's where you're going, Joe. That's where you're going.
Who started that?
The movie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
7:51 here, start of the third. Mansfield clearing them out. Kicks out the.
Those are
throws it away.
And Jabansky missed the ball.
Would you give that turnover on Mansfield or Jabansky?
No, Mansfield.
It was to him. Right
that's
to
his
him.
third turnover.
It wasn't.
Here comes Chillicothe. Passing. They're doing a little bit of Wilmington's offense right now. Just pass the ball out front, moving the ball around, moving guys in and out of the 3-second zone area, and just moving around. Number 22 dribbling around out front.
Roderick, he's done a great job. He's got 8 tonight for Chillicothe.
And brother Will Roderick, and up goes the ball, overshoots the ball.
Jabansky has got a box out there. You can't allow anybody to come around him.
Yeah.
Like Roderick.
It's basically against these guys who all can leap. You can't just stand beside a guy and think you're going to out-leap him or out-rebound him. You got to get your body in front of him.
Exactly.
Here comes Manfield up the ball, crossing the three-point line, waving away Willie Morris, and comes back out. Well, he's going to go back out to the middle, and now he throws it over to Lane Griffith. Back over to Willie Morris, back over to Jabansky. Got the ball knocked out. He was going up, just about ready. He was going to go up for a layup, get the ball knocked loose.
Good defense by Simon Roderick, though, coming back and stripping the ball.
Stripping the ball with no foul. Yep. Here comes Goucher in the game.
Hurricanes still leading 23-19. Want to remind everybody, if you aren't able to stream this as far as the video, you can go to WZAALPFM and .com. That will give you an audio stream instead.
Be awesome.
Matt
Smith out on the corner.
Here comes Lane Griffith. He's coming out to the top of the key.
Guarded closely there by Brandon Moffmer.
Double around to Matt Smith. It's going to be interesting. A lot of times, a guy's hotter than firecracker in the first half doesn't do the same. Here he goes. Oh, in and out. That thing rimmed
nice
around,
shot,
not far off.
Good shot selection there by Matt. Off the glass, Mansfield rebound.
He tried to push too much into there. It was defended. Oh, he's off balance. Yep, good call.
Charging.
That's not a charge. You got to go.
What'd they call there?
Call a block.
So they did call a block.
Oh, yeah, that's not a charge. You got to go over. You got to hit him in the torso.
Yeah.
So that's Simon Roderick. That's his second. Team's first of the second half. It's his second. Mansfield's first shot up and no good.
No good.
He's got 3 on the night. He's got 3 boards as well.
Oh, excuse me.
Got to hit your free throws. That's one big thing.
Come on, Jeff. And swishes the second.
That's 4 for Mansfield.
All right, 24-19, Wilmington in the lead.
5. Got to correct you.
Moffmer bringing it up.
Back over to Roderick. Drives the lane. Makes the basket.
Nice job. Nice job there by Simon Roderick.
It was.
Great play. He did. He excelled. Left-handed, went up and scored.
That's the first point by them this second half. Wilmington just scored their first point with the 1-point foul, and they just scored a 2-point basket.
That's Simon Roderick's 7th point of the night. He's going for 8 here if he makes this free throw.
24-21. We're waiting for the free throw and 1.
And missed. But comes back almost got his own rebound, but Willie Morris was able to get in there and knock it loose.
Mansfield grabs the board.
Willie Morris got the ball, pass over to Matt Smith, back over to Jabansky, back over to Mansfield, driving down.
Nice job by Mansfield, making a nice aggressive play to the hoop. Done a great job. They called block and foul there.
And it was
on double deuce or 2.
When the guy goes in and he goes right, he's not going over the guy, and there's contact.
It was in the act of shooting. There'll be 2 shots.
Yeah, it's going to be against the defense. And he makes that shot.
That's 5 for Mansfield.
What are you shushing? You waiting for me to answer?
No.
I was going to tell him what charging is.
No, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh.
Shot up, good.
I was talking about you and Mansfield there. Please stay quiet.
Oh, you thought I was going to make a comment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moffmer kicks it up.
Pass it around.
Brandon
Moffner. Moffner. I'll tell you what you got to say is Moffner and Roderick, and you got half the team here, you know.
2 brothers or 2 cousins.
I know one set's brothers.
Benson. No good. Ooh, who are they going to call that on? Looks like maybe 20. Looks like
22.
On number
22.
22 there. Simon Roderick. That's his 3rd.
Oh,
he pushed off to get the rebound.
Yeah.
No, he pushed off to get the rebound. You know, it's like, get out of my road, boom, like that. You know, it's like clear out.
Well, that's not nice.
That's team's 3rd. That's his 3rd, team's 3rd.
His 2nd of the half.
I think this fan behind us has been to B-Dubs before he came here.
I think he's been to someplace more than B-Dubs.
Morris at the top. Guarded closely there by Moffmer. Javon Moffmer. Jabansky.
Matt Smith out to Lane Griffith from the corner. Oh!
No good.
Jabansky gets the rebound, though.
Tied him up.
Yeah, he put the ball down where it could be. He didn't have to put it there. He just put it down by his waist and let the guy come in and
He's
got
to keep it high. If
Okay.
you catch it high,
keep it away. Keep it high and away. Then if they try to go in and get that, you're going to get a foul.
Yeah, you're going to get a foul.
It's going to go back to the Cavaliers. Hurricanes up 26-21. 4:42 remaining in the 3rd period of play.
Brandon Moffner over to Javon Moffner. Back to Brandon Moffner. Hits the back of the rim off the front of the rim.
Rebound, Mansfield. That's his 5th rebound of the night.
I started to put point down because he got a rebound.
It's his 5th board of the night for Mansfield.
See, this is when we'd be nice to have somebody down here doing our stats for us. You know.
Yes.
And Jabansky with a reverse layup. That's his first basket of the night.
Jalen Jordan back in there for Chillicothe.
Chillicothe passed the ball around. 21 has the ball. No, 20. It looks like 21. I was going to say I didn't know 21. There is no 21.
Moffmer
in your
top
mind,
over to his Moffmer brother.
Oh!
Moffmer brother to Moffmer.
Going to get a foul. I thought we had a block there. What are we going to call it on?
Probably a body shot.
43 Mansfield's going to get his 2nd foul.
Yeah, you could tell them that Javon and Brandon Moffmer are brothers. They look just alike, don't they?
Who's the other foul in this half against Wilmington?
We have Mansfield and Lane Griffith.
Lane Griffith. I didn't get late. Unless I put late in. No, he had 1 yard.
So still 28-21, 3:42 remaining.
Yeah, I just put it in the first
third
half.
period. The kids are talking amongst themselves.
Willie's got one, too. Willie Morris has got a foul.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That one's good.
Second shot up. Good.
And who shot those?
Mansfield bringing the
20.
ball up. Passes over to Jabanski.
Did he make both those?
Off the ball.
Javon Moffner, too. And then we got a foul called down underneath the basket.
Number 2.
On
That's his second. Brandon Moffner, that's his second.
That's his second.
Team's fourth, isn't it? Team's fourth.
Touche coming in.
For Willie Morris. You know, Willie's a hustler.
He is.
You know, Willie
All
Morris
these guys
is a
in
hustler.
Wilmington, every time
They
every little
are.
guy goes out, you go,
Everyone
he's a
up.
hustler.
Yeah,
They
hustler.
are. They all hustle.
But that's how you play when you're on Noska's team.
You're right.
5 seconds, come on.
5 seconds.
I
they're
was
gonna
looking
call
for a
it out.
timeout to be called, but nobody called the player.
Coach Noska is on
not.
his toes right now.
I'll tell you what, you got to feel sometimes for the guy throwing it in. If guys aren't getting open,
They're just not getting open, yeah.
You don't want him to throw it away to the other team. It's better to eat the ball than to throw it away to the other team.
Nice pass.
Oh, Jabanski. Oh!
They're going to call that a block there on Jabanski, that's his first.
Took the charge, but gets called for a block.
What would you call that, Joe?
I'd call it a charge. Jabanski, if all you got to do is be in the spot before the other player. He was there. And then as the guy turned, he turned right into Jabanski. He was there.
Brandon Moffmer at the top. Over to Moffmer for 3. No good.
And rebound goes to Mansfield. Here he comes down the floor.
That's 6 boards for the Mansfield. He's got 6 tonight, 6
Wayne
points
Griffith
and 6
has both.
boards.
Obviously back to Mansfield on the left side, drives the lane, goes back up underneath, goes to Matt Smith.
Give it to him! He's on it
going!
again! Here he comes, baby!
22 for Matt Smith.
That is a great job. Moffmer up at the top.
It was knocked loose by
Jabanski.
Here comes Mansfield. Throws it over to Jabanski, whoever he is.
Come on, Joe.
That's all right.
Jabanski.
Mansfield out to
Matt
Smith.
Smith. Oh! And
Jabanski's
Jabanski's going to get another foul. He's going to have to come out here. That's his 3rd foul.
So that's 5 3-pointers for Matt Smith. He just missed that last one. That last steal,
But he was back.
All right, so we got a timeout.
4 or 5 feet behind.
Yeah.
Let's pay some money here. Take care of business.
All righty.
106.9 WZAA LP, Jeffersonville.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
Not Matt. Mansfield.
All right, we're back live. 31-22. Hurricane up by 9. Each team with 4 fouls.
It got down to at least 3. I don't know if it got any closer that while ago.
We're in the 3rd period of play. We're going to resume action here in about 2 seconds.
Wilmington came out with a 4-point lead, made a foul shot, went up to a 5. They came down, made a basket, made a 3-point game, missed the foul shot. So it got down to as close as 3. Now it's back up to 9.
2:30 remaining in this 3rd period of play. Cavaliers with the basketball.
Moffmer bringing it up for the Cavs. Noska going crazy over on the sidelines. Love it.
Back out to Roderick.
Great defense
Will
by
Roderick.
Smith.
Drives the middle of the lane, goes in, puts a nice little left-handed layup in.
It's number 12 there, Will Roderick. That's 10 points for Roderick. He's been a great asset there
That's his
for
first
Cavs.
basket of the second half.
Yeah.
Mansfield over to Matt Smith. Top of the key. Bad
turns
pass.
over.
Bad pass. Don't make it. I was going to say, don't make it worse with a foul here. Did not. He pulled back.
That's 2. That's 4 for Moffmer. Moffmer laid it in there.
Javon.
31-26. Wilmington leading. 144 in the 3rd.
Mansfield has the ball, dribbling around. Now Matt just turned to throw it, and Moffner was just waiting like a cat to pounce on that pass.
He was going to throw it down, I believe. Matt Smith for three. Give it to him. Give him another one. Matt Smith. That's 6.
25, and we're still counting.
That's 6 3-pointers for the Smithster. Up at the top, there's Moffmer. Brandon Noel in for Cavaliers. Over to Noel. Noel shot up. No good. Rebound, Matt Smith.
Matt Smith, thank you. Mansfield coming back down the floor. I love you doing the blue, and I'll do the white.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I literally started thinking of something, and
right.
you took in, and I just let you go.
That's
Joe,
how we do, Joe.
You were taking an old man's nap.
That's all right. So
30 seconds.
Well, you're no spring chicken either, Cup.
Do we?
Yeah, I know. I ain't no spring chicken.
Rick, are they going to go for a last basket?
I think they're going to go for the last basket here, but I'll tell you who's going to shoot it.
Matt Smith.
No, Curtis Goucher.
Oh, you think? Okay.
Yeah, I've already my premonition.
All right, mine's Matt Smith or Jeffrey Mansfield.
Well, wait a minute. Which is it?
They're going to kick it out. It's going to be
I think it's
Matt. It's going to be Matt. Why wouldn't you? No, actually, Mansfield.
Oh!
Shot up, no good.
Well, we still got an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter. 34-26. 4 fouls against each team. Jabanski's coming back in the game. I'm not sure who. Probably Boucher, I'm guessing, but I don't know.
Matt Smith has got 25 points here in the third quarter for Wilmington.
Not in the third quarter, but
total after the end of the third quarter.
Right.
Good 2 points for Jabanski. And then Jeffrey Mansfield's got the other 6. Of course, for your Cavaliers, you got Brandon Moffner.
He's going to break the decade scoring there. You know, he's going to get 100 points today.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Of course, Brandon Moffner has got 4 in the game so far. Jalen Jordan's got 3. We got Will Rodgick with 10. Javon Moffmer with 2. 7 points for Simon Roderick, and Jason Benson got 1.
1 quarter left to go. We got a 34-26 ball game. Relatively low-scoring ball game at this point.
It is, really.
Like
Matthew Smith's scoring.
What do you laugh about now, Joe?
The referee looking up at the stands when they're yelling down at him and just smiling up at him. Like, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
My man Bill Lehrman, he's doing both the announcing and the book, doing a great job. Look at him.
And probably writing for the News Journal, too.
And writing for the News Journal. This dude's he's incredible. I love it. Does a great job.
And announcing for Wilmington College while we're here, too.
And announcing. Yeah. I like Bill. Bill's a good guy. Mansfield at the top.
And he was, I'm not sure, I don't know if he still is, I think he was.
Nice movement there.
City, what do you want to call him?
I put Jalen Jordan there on Matt Smith all over him.
Legal people. You don't.
They don't, that's not.
It's not illegal,
He
people.
said,
Someone needs to
call it.
school our Chillicothe friends. No.
Nice call there. They're going to call it on 1-2.
2-2.
2-2.
You can't. The rule is you cannot put your hands on the guy with the ball. He's got his hands on him as he goes across
That's
the court.
his fourth
That's
foul.
a foul. I mean, that is a foul. I'm sorry, people. If you're going, you cannot keep your hands on the man with the ball. You cannot do that.
44.
You touch the man with the ball, you're supposed to be an automatic foul just for touching him. Really,
Yep. You're right. Mansfield at the top. Drives to the left on Mulmer. Moffmer guarding him close.
Mansfield's doing a good job of just controlling this.
Mansfield up. No good. Rebound.
Matt Smith.
Boom, baby. Give him another one.
27.
It's 27 for the dog. Dude, he's the junkyard dog. I love Matt Smith.
Here comes number 23, Jason Benson, back in the game in a minute. He's coming into the table.
Roderick out to Moffmer. Moffmer for 3. Good.
Nice 3, good shot.
That's 7 for Brandon Moffmer. 36-29. Wilmington
I got
up.
him for 3. That basket's the first basket I gave him. I don't know where the others went to.
He's got
All this half?
two. He's got 7. 2 free throws, 2 and a 3. Mansfield driving. Out to Willie Morris at the top of the key, guarded closely there by Moffmer.
Oh, bad pass, Willie Morris. Throws it down.
Moffmer.
And he misses. Oh, going to be out of bounds off blue.
Good hustle there by Brandon Moffmer.
Well, good hustle.
Cavaliers, but also a good job
for Willie and Jabansky.
Yes.
Because they put the pressure on the guy that made him shoot a bad layup.
Exactly.
If they'd gotten off, he goes in for a nice, easy layup. But they put he's looking over his shoulder at them instead of shooting the layup.
Yeah.
Here comes Mansfield back in the game. We could have had a foul on them because 2 guys came in jumping over their back to get the ball and knocked it out of bounds, and they just give it to him out of bounds, which it could have been. Here goes Mansfield. If it goes low, if you're going to give me the open, I want to drive, then they come back over. Lane Griffith, back over to Jabansky.
That's all right.
We know
it's a hard name. We know what you mean. Just call him Jay.
Jay.
Back over to Jay. Mansfield up.
Is that like Dr. J? He traveled.
Yeah.
He did.
Well,
he moved right.
When you go back this way, you pick your pivot foot. You got to pick up the pivot foot.
Got to pick it up. Goucher back in the game there for Jabansky.
I am a student of this game.
I love this game. Joe's refereed it for 43 years and probably played it for another 12 or 14.
Not 43, that's for sure.
So he's got a lot of years in it. 12 there. Roderick drives it up. Good.
Got it in,
Roderick. 12 points for Roderick. 36-31. Wilmington leads 5-17 here in the 4th period.
Cavaliers have cut this lead.
Willie Morris has the ball. Count on. He's got to move. There he goes. Ball into Mansfield. Here he goes driving.
Nice
got
job.
Hands on.
Way to put it down and draw the foul.
12.
12. That would be his. No, that's his first, isn't it?
Second.
I thought it was second.
First of the second half.
Simon Roderick's got 4, so he's got to be real careful.
Well, that's who you drive on.
That's it. Yeah. That's who you put the ball. Right at him.
Especially because sometimes you get teams in a zone and they protect that guy.
Yeah.
They're playing man to man, so you can.
He's right there on the bench.
Oh, he's out of the game. The way
I thought he might. Well, because I seen 1-2.
First free throw made. 37-31.
Thank you.
38.
That's 8 points for Mansfield. Brandon Moffmer bringing the ball up there. Screen set. He goes away from it. Moffmer kicks it out to 23.
Drives the lane.
Benson,
blocked.
Block. Rebound Smith.
Lane Griffith with a nice block right there. Here comes Mansfield bringing the ball back up to 4. 4:43 to go. 7-point lead for Wilmington.
It's a second block.
Lane Griffith dribbling around. Taking his time. No count on. Here goes Morris into Goucher.
Goucher moving the ball. Wilmington's got to keep moving the ball around. Eat the clock up. Nice job running through.
No bad passes.
Yes. Run through your offense. Keep it going. That's exactly what. Noska's eating this up right now. That's what we do.
And Lane Griffith drives but misses the layup.
Rebound, Brandon Moffmer.
Here comes Brandon down the floor. Drives the lane, puts it back.
Kicked out there to 12. Will Roderick. Back to Benson. Back to Moffner.
Back to Roderick. Back to Moffner. Drives, kicks out
to brother Moffner.
Roderick drives.
That's
going to be on the pass.
Lane Griffith?
21.
Was it Lane?
That was a foul.
That's what I'm saying. Was it on Lane?
Yeah, it's on Lane.
All right. 38-31, 3:41 remaining. Cavs taking it out underneath their basket.
Simon Roderick taking it out, throws it into.
Just let.
He missed the layup. Had a wide open layup.
That looked like an airball dunk.
It did.
He wanted to dunk it, but he airballed it.
You mean like an air guitar? Was a dunk?
Technically, what he did is he went up under the rim. So when he got up there, the rim actually blocked the shot.
Yeah, it didn't even touch the rim. It was like an air dunk.
Moffner with the ball. Coming in here goes Mansfield, but a reverse layup and makes the basket.
Crowds on their feet here at Fred Summers.
40-31.
Mansfield has turned it up a notch.
Mike,
He's at 11 now.
My crew here is 8 up. You know that?
Now that's 11 points for Mansfield. He gets to shoot one more.
Mansfield's turned it up a notch this second half.
So we've got a timeout. We're going to take a quick break here. Yes.
106.9.
Community radio.
My radio.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
Welcome back here, fourth quarter. Getting ready to start. Back up from a timeout. 40-31 here at Fred Summers Court. I'll tell you, Wilmington has really kept out of foul trouble. They've had very few fouls. They played great defense. They hustled. They've kept their arms out. Forced Chillicothe to make bad plays.
The interesting thing about this whole thing is that they're not really as grabby and as intense as they normally are, and I think it's benefited them not being, so intense.
I agree, Rick. Mansfield shot up and good. That's 12 for the Mans.
Here we come back down the floor.
10-point lead, 41-31. 3 minutes remaining in this game. Oh, there's a
got
foul.
fouled by Mansfield.
What he said.
I can hear you hit him clean up here.
That's the third foul on Mansfield.
He just barely, he hit his arm, but he didn't slap his arm. So the guy could know what he was hearing anything.
Brandon Moffmer now with 7 points. Shoots, makes it 8 points for Moffmer.
41-32.
Makes the second one.
Good free throw shooter.
Great free throw shooter.
They don't miss their free throws, do they?
No. Ooh, stolen by Jordan. Jordan to Moffmer. Moffmer at the top. Passes to his brother, Brandon Moffmer. Guarded tightly by Goucher. Moffmer crosses Goucher up, under.
Going to get a foul on Goucher.
Goucher.
Yep, fouls on Goucher. Let's go. Wilmington's a 7th foul.
No. He'll be shooting 2. Brandon Moffmer shooting 2. Great free throw shooter. One of the best I've seen all year.
And he makes that one. You're right.
He's literally putting them back in the game here.
Yeah.
He is.
The second half, he's made all these points.
Brandon Moffmer and his brother.
He's made 10 points the second half. And he made another one, made 11 points all the second half.
Moffmer, Gordon,
They're in a
Mansfield.
full court press.
I'm looking.
Mansfield looking over to throw in the deep pass to Lane Griffith. Throws it over to the corner.
Matt Smith took a shot. That's a nice job by Matt Smith to keep it down.
I thought he threw it away because I couldn't see Matt Smith down that corner.
Goes over to Goucher.
Goucher bringing the ball out.
They're going to have to foul.
2:24.
You got to move the ball.
Wilmington's doing good just to.
It's a foul. They're going to call that a number 2, Braden Moffmer.
Going to be his 3rd.
1-1 will be in the bonus. Will be Jeffrey Mansfield for Wilmington Hurricanes. He's got 12. We got Matthew Smith with 27, and Jabanski has got 2. Matt Smith and Jeffrey Mansfield got every point but 2. They've got 39 of the 41.
Who's the other one? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Jabanski.
Jabanski.
Yes.
I always thought
Jabanski.
Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Made the first foul shot.
Or we could call him Little J.
And he makes the second foul shot.
He's doing just like I showed him, Joe.
That's 41 points between Matthew Smith and Mansfield.
And with 2:17 to go, Wilmington's back up to an 8-point lead. Wilmington right now just needs to put on a defense that makes them eat up the clock trying to score.
Right, don't send him to the line.
And don't let them drive the bucket like that.
Like that, that's Simon Roderick. That's 9 for Roderick.
Oh, I thought it was stolen by us, but
Morris,
we already had the ball.
Jabansky. Jabansky over to Griffith. Griffith gives it to Matt Smith. Matt Smith to Mansfield inside. Ooh,
he throws it away. Tried to throw it into Jabansky and just threw it away. Matt tried to get a charge.
They got to slow it down here. Jordan
we're making a meet-up clock. Made him make a long shot.
3. No good.
Lane Griffith.
Yes, good job. Great job. Good box out there by Lane Griffith.
Lane Griffith had the rebound, and the blue knocked it out of his hands, and it rolled out of bounds.
Okay, got another timeout. Going to take a quick break.
43-37, Wilmington up. 1:32 left.
You like music? How about 3 decades of rock on 106.9 FM?
Oh, that's yours. Mine's over here.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
He's smiling.
All right, going to be full court pressure here.
Lane Griffith taking it out. They got a full court press on. Throws it into Mansfield, getting pressed. Looking around. Back over to Lane, into Matt Smith. Back over to Mansfield. Get it over, guys. He got ready to get it across. He got about 2 feet from getting across and backed up, and you're already at 7 or 8. You can't do that. I mean, I bet the referee was at 8 or 9 when that ball got knocked out of bounds.
43 to 47.
There's 11 seconds.
Mansfield's got to watch.
Well, he did have the stop clock out.
Over to Willie Morris.
He's a track coach.
To Jabansky. Back out to Mansfield. Over to Smith. Smith back
up.
Ooh, terrible pass there. He's got to be trustworthy. Matt, just keep it in your hands. Pick, move.
Oh, wait a minute. He had both his hands on
Mansfield over to Lane.
Yeah,
Lane back
they're calling traveling, but they're not calling the 2 hands that guy was pushing him as he went through there.
Wilmington is moving the ball. Nice job. Finally a foul on number 20, Javen Mothmer. Javon. My fault.
You're bad.
Javon. Well, it could be Javon. Javon, because it's
J-A-Y.
Yeah, you're right.
If it'd be J-A-V-O-N,
yes, it could be.
All right, well, the girls are arguing about how to pronounce his name. It's 48.9 seconds. Here's first of 2.
In.
Mansfield with 15. Mansfield's had a great second half.
He has. He's been taking control and just playing a solid game here. And missed.
That's 15.
It's his first miss. He's made 11 foul shots. Those are back out.
Jordan up.
No air balls. Those are back into Jordan. Back underneath.
Nice ball movement.
Nice movement. 22. Roderick. He's got 6 points the second half.
He's got 11 total. You got to get it out of Jabansky's hands.
He's not a ball handler.
No, he's not. You got to get it out of his hands. But he might be a free throw shooter.
Well, we'll find out.
No, he is a free throw shooter.
Is he?
He's a great free throw shooter, Joe.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, we're in trouble.
He'll sink both these.
Yeah. So he's got 2 on the night. He hadn't been to the line. This is his first trip to the line. Jabansky. Great ball player.
Sweet.
Nice job. Rick was right.
What did I say?
Called by Rick.
What did I say? Here's the second one.
There's the second one.
Well, he's got number 23. That's my number. No wonder he shoots so good.
That's your IQ.
Joe Jordan.
I had it before
There's
Jordan.
The second one.
I had number 23 before
Michael Jordan did.
You had it
so
before
I
Fred
had
Joey
it in 71 and 72.
He had it before Fred Flintstone.
I had it in 71 and 72. Jordan
you let the bedrock.
46.
Let that
bedrock high.
Bedrock high. Mothmer going to take it up the hoop. Nice job. Willie Morse didn't set his feet. That's a good job there by Brandon Mothmer.
Good call.
16.1 seconds left in this game. Hurricane up 46 to 39.
And we got 16 points.
Boucher coming out. Jabanski back in.
It's all over but the shouting right now. But
oh, there's plenty of shouting, Joe. We'll probably hear a bunch of that at the end of the game, too.
We will. These are great teams, though. Chillicothe has a great basketball team.
They certainly do.
They really do, and I respect their play. They're very well coached. They do a great job.
Matt Smith just was unbelievable the first half, and that's what pulled them under.
Propelled the Hurricane.
Rebound there.
I mean, he missed one shot the entire first half?
Yep.
Yep, so we're going to the other end of the court to shoot 2.
That's 13 for Brandon Mothmer, missing that last free throw.
Foul was on number 2. That's his 3rd. No, it's his 4th. But they got 3 players with 4 fouls, but they're fouled on purpose, and the clock's running out, so that means nothing at this point in time.
Yeah, but the Cavs, they have a very, very great basketball team. I would like to see them play again. That's Mansfield.
Well, they will next year.
16 this year. I'd like to see him on that.
That's his 12th free throw of the night.
16 total.
47-40.
And that one hit the back and bounced out. But he's only missed 4 free throws for the night.
Nice penetration.
Got a timeout.
Well,
I'll tell you, that kid is exceptionally well.
But nobody wanted to get a foul there. They were just letting clock running out.
But still, the penetration.
He did a good job. I'm not taking away from what he did.
We're going to keep it here.
Brandon Mothmer has a great first step. His first step, he could beat you like boom.
The second half, he scored 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He scored 12 points in the second half.
Yeah, he's got 12 of the 13.
He's kept him in the game the second half. It's like, okay, guys, I'll do it.
I'd like to have that kid on the team, man. He and his brother, Javon.
What did I say? He had 5,
job.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then his brother has another 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
So
and then Simon Roderick. Done a great job tonight.
Yeah, the Rodericks have 10 points between them.
11.
I missed a foul shot.
So we've got a full timeout on the part of the Wilmington Hurricane.
Which one has a foul shot? Which one has a foul shot?
Going to talk a little more.
Simon?
Simon. Yep, Simon Roderick. He's got 3.
That's right, he made a 3-point play well.
Yeah, 3-point, yeah. What do you got for Javon? 2. Yeah, you got Javon, got 2. Yep, I got you the same as you. And then Roderick.
Benson's only got the 1 foul shot for the first half.
Yep.
Want to thank Scott Killen for being with us at halftime.
Thank his wife for letting him come over.
She was going to come over and do the interview, but she said, well, probably Scott should come over. So.
But, it's good, because they're here both as husband and wife supporting the school. And like he said, she goes to every girls' game. So it's good. Both of them are supporting the school.
Oh, I think they've got a daughter that plays basketball.
They do.
She's actually playing. She's a 3rd grader, plays on the 4th grade team, girls team. Great athlete. I watched her today.
But, they don't only go to the KTC little kids. They go to
everything. And, they live, die, and breathe this sport. Every sport.
Well, and particularly hurricane sport.
Hurricane sport.
Hurricane sport.
Hurricane. But, today, having the opportunity to, do the Wilmington Hurricane and Chillicothe Cavalier, I do give out a shout-out to Cavalier basketball. They have a great team. I'm ready. I want to see them play a few more times this year. Nice job there. Jordan fouls. Jalen Jordan, that's his 3rd. Matt Smith going to the line. He's got 27.
That's his 4th. Jalen Jordan.
That's his 4th? Okay. Yeah.
3rd this half.
Yeah, 3rd this half. Sometimes our stats here, we're official, but some's unofficial.
We are official?
We're official. Sometimes no, we're actually unofficial.
We're
unofficial.
We're like the Uncola. We're unofficial.
But we do our best.
The only time we're officials when we're calling rule book referee call.
Yes. That's the only time anybody is, really.
So Matt Smith is going to be at the line shooting 2, and I don't know what Coach Noska was upset.
Did he foul out? Did they have him in his 5th foul? Because he came over.
That was his 4th, I believe.
Well, they were saying 4, and the referee put it 4, like number 4, and he came out of the game. So
that's 28 for the Smithster.
48-42, Hurricane ahead.
29. Give him 29 for the night, boys. Braden up, no good.
No good, game over. Final score, Wilmington Hurricane 49, The Cavaliers are 42. 7-point game. Very close game. Two very good basketball teams.
Yeah,
and I tell you what, the first half of Matt Smith, followed in by the second half of Jeffrey Mansfield, killed this team tonight. And both of them were good, both halves, really. But those two.
Jabanski played a good game, too.
I mean,
of course, the three that scored was Mansfield had 16. You had Matthew Smith with 29, Jabanski with 4. But also, to add with Matthew Smith, he had 7 rebounds. Also, Jeffrey Mansfield had 6 rebounds. And then going to the Cavaliers side.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
15
10, 11, 12.
15.
They made it a 3. They're okay.
Yep.
At a 3. 15 points. Will Roderick, I've got with 4.
Yep.
Jalen Jordan with a 3. He shot earlier in the first half. Will Roderick has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Yep.
12.
12 points.
He has 12. Javon has 2, 4, 6. And Simon Roderick has 6, 11, 12. Has 12. And Jason Benson finished it out with 1. Is that what you have?
Yep.
All righty.
Great.
There's our scoring.
Great. So,
great game.
It was a great game. Final score, 49 Wilmington, 42 Chillicothe. Wilmington now goes to 9-4. Chillicothe now drops to 9-4. So, for the Cup, Chris Wise Cup, and Jumpin' Joe Davis, and of course, Mean Dean up in the booth there, Dean Thompson. This is Rick Phillips for CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports, and WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and as we always say when we leave Fred Summers' court, go Cane.
Go Cane.